Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We got a big day today. Today's Thursday. If you guys are waking up, I'm gonna go watch Captain Marvel tonight, so you'll expect a review for Captain Marvel tonight. And it's FASTLANE Preview and Predictions, people. We literally, and also today is today at Raymond James Stadium, which I live in Tampa, Florida. They're announcing WrestleMania 36 for here in Tampa, Florida, which is gonna be around another 3 hours. So I'll be watching that on the news, and also FASTLANE Preview and Predictions. We're going to touch a lot of stuff. We're going to be touching who John Cena's opponent is going to be for WrestleMania. We'll be touching will The Undertaker be wrestling at WrestleMania. Because listen, this is the last pay-per-view for WrestleMania. After Sunday, we're rolling into WrestleMania build. Because they have 4 weeks to build WrestleMania. 4 weeks. So we're going to be touching Roman Reigns' WrestleMania opponent. Who is it going to be? It's already been revealed. And you guys are going to be mildly disappointed who the person is going to be. So, and also going to be touching Daniel Bryan. Is he going to beat Kevin Owens at Fastlane? It's a lot of stuff to get into this video, people. Literally, this is going to be it might be an hour, 35-minute video because we're going to touch a lot of stuff going to Fastlane. Will Asuka lose to Mandy Rose? There's a lot of stuff we'll be touching. So get something to drink, something to eat. I mean, this is going to be a good winded out thought process because again, WrestleMania has 4 weeks, people. 4 weeks. Fastlane should not be taking place. Catch you guys back here in a minute. Alright guys, welcome back. If you guys, I told you in the last video I did about the Roman Reigns Shield coming back for Fastlane, and also I forgot what other topic I talked in the video, but it was the Roman Reigns video and also about Dean Ambrose possibly resigning back to the company. It's just crazy that, again, like I said to you guys, Fastlane does not need to exist. Like I told you guys back in the day, No Way Out used to be the last big pay-per-view. It was the last pay-per-view. And then you had plenty of time to breathe. For example, after Royal Rumble, after Elimination Chamber, we would have had 8 weeks. 8 weeks used to be the proper build line for WrestleMania. 8 weeks to get flush everything else. For example, guys, AJ's going to be facing Randy Orton. They've done, literally 2 backstage segments. They were, literally 1 minute. And that's how you're building Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. 2 segments backstage that lasted literally 2 minutes or maybe a minute total. That's how you build Randy Orton versus AJ Styles WrestleMania. Literally, people, Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins since the Royal Rumble. What build have there been? Why are you taking Seth Rollins from facing Brock Lesnar? No, I'm saying just taking Seth Rollins from focusing on Brock Lesnar to focus on the Shield reunion. That's waste. You wasted what? 2 weeks. No, I'm not going to blame Roman Reigns coming back last week as a blame. No, I'm not going to do that. For example, this week's on Raw, you wasted Seth Rollins' build towards Lesnar to focus on the Shield reunion. That stuff does not need to be taking place. It does not need to be taking place on the road to WrestleMania, which is your marquee event, which is your end-all, be-all show. Fastlane's taken away from. Why is Becky and Charlotte facing again? Why? Why are you giving us Becky versus Charlotte again when they're going to be facing each other again at WrestleMania? That does not need to be taking place. Asuka versus Mandy Rose. No offense, I love Mandy Rose. We should be focused on finding Asuka an opponent for WrestleMania. After this week, guys, we'll have 4 weeks for Mania. Then you have to do another segment to find somebody to face Asuka. You're wasting time. The Usos versus The Miz and Shane McMahon. Now, if you read the dirt sheets, guys, you know the Usos are going to be facing Matt and Jeff. You're going to have 4 weeks to build Matt and Jeff versus the Usos. Is this the I don't know why. Fastlane does not need to take place. It does not need to take place. This show, if you want to keep Fastlane, fine. Remove Extreme Rules. Remove TLC. Remove Hell in a Cell. Move one of those shows and put Fastlane there. If you want to do that, do that. Okay? Let's get into the rumors about Cena's opponent for Mania. And will Undertaker even be wrestling? Or he's going to show up and do a segment, which that's what I think he'll probably do anyways. But let's get to John Cena. Now, speculations from Dave Meltzer has already come out. Orton versus AJ Styles will be happening again. If you guys have been watching SmackDown, you see they're already trying to build Orton versus AJ Styles. That match is happening for Mania. And AJ Styles not even wrestling at Fastlane. That's funny, but it is what it is. Alright, Samoa Joe, if you guys watch SmackDown, Samoa Joe won the Fatal 4-Way. He beat Cialis. Oh my god, we'll touch Cialis and Rey Mysterio too. This Vince McMahon, oh my god. But Ciamis, he beat Ciamis, Rey Mysterio, R-Truth in the Fatal 4-Way. Thank God. It's been long overdue. Joe should have won the belt against, what is it, the freaking Great Balls of Fire against Brock Lesnar. Joe, thank God you have a belt, Joe. It's long overdue, bro. Okay. Dave Meltzer says, Cena vs. Joe will be happening at WrestleMania. Now, if you guys do know, I think they were planning, I think they planned it Joe vs. Cena last year too, but Joe got injured. Listen here. I think, yeah, they did plan Joe versus Cena last year at Mania, but Joe got injured, I think, a week before the Rumble. He was facing, like, Rhino in a match on Raw. He injured his knee or ankle, one of the two. And he missed Mania. I believe they did plan Joe versus Cena last year at WrestleMania, but Joe got injured wrestling against Rhino in a freaking match on Raw. For what? Before the Royal Rumble. For what? Yeah, he did. Yeah, then that led to Elias getting eliminated by John Cena in the Rumble last year. That was hilarious. But anyways, Cena vs. Joe will be happening at Mania. Am I happy for this? Yes, because again, even though I think Cena will have like 1 week. Oh no! What they can do? Listen here. This is what they can do. Again, this is still gonna be preview predictions, but this is just me getting out everything that you guys need to know about news before we get preview predictions. What they could do, hell, they could build up after Fastlane that Joe's talking all this junk about Cena. Say, Cena, you did the open challenge. Yeah, this and that, bro. But I'm better than you. My open challenge is better than you. Or if you want to, you can take it personal. You can say, hey, Joe can say, hey, Cena, you think you're the best U.S. champion ever. You did this and that. You did the open challenge, this and that. I'm the best U.S. champion. I'm better than you, Cena. If you want, you can do that. And then Cena can respond on Instagram like Batista did on Raw. Cena can do an Instagram. Say, hey, Joe, you want me at Mania, bro? You got me. Hell, I'll be here next week. We'll sign the contract for WrestleMania. Let's go. Listen. Joe versus Cena will be good regardless. They could do 1 week build up, and I'll still care for Joe versus Cena because I know, hell, Cena could sell me on, again, like I said, Triple H is one of the best promo artists ever. He could sell me on anything. Same thing with Cena. When Cena gets really fucking focused and really mad, he could sell me on anything too. I could take a week build, 1 week build for Cena and Samoa Joe. I'd be okay with that. But Joe versus Cena will be added to the card. Another great match. Now, as far as The Undertaker, this to me is still crazy, bro. The Undertaker wrestled in Saudi Arabia and also in Australia. Yet The Undertaker would not be wrestling at WrestleMania. That to me is just crazy, bro. Now listen here. As far as The Undertaker, I mean, it really is just crazy. I mean, Finn Balor is the IC champion. I don't see a way Finn Balor is going to face The Undertaker at Mania. Unless Finn Balor drops the belt, which I don't see Finn Balor dropping the belt 3 weeks before WrestleMania. That just does not make sense. Now, as far as Aleister Black, I don't see that either now. Because, again, Raw is trying to keep up with the NXT shows. As of right now, Aleister Black and Ricochet might win the Dusty Rhodes Classic, so there's no way they'll drag Aleister Black away from Ricochet to face The Undertaker. I'm just sorry, people. Now, could I see Undertaker doing a segment at WrestleMania like WrestleMania 21 with Hulk Hogan? Hulk Hogan came down and attacked, what was that dude's name? Muhammad Hassan, if you guys remember that guy. I can see something like that. Maybe Elias comes out, does a little segment in the ring, yada, yada, yada. Lights go out. Undertaker gets his full entrance and then choke slams or tombstones Elias. That's it. Hell, that might just be it right That might be it right there, the whole Undertaker segment at WrestleMania. I mean, I still see Undertaker not showing up at WrestleMania. Like, when's the last time Undertaker's not been at WrestleMania? Can you guys even think? I mean, and the last time he's not competed. Or maybe they could do something like that. Maybe Elias will come out and say, hey, I've been carrying this show on my back week in, week out. I deserve a match at WrestleMania. Maybe they do something like that. Maybe Elias comes out, does that, and then like maybe Mr. McMahon or Stephanie or Triple H or Shane, whoever is like, all right, Elias, you want an opponent at WrestleMania? All right, we got somebody for you. Now comes Undertaker. I guess. I just don't see Undertaker not being on WrestleMania, people. It just doesn't. That just does not scream Undertaker not being at WrestleMania. Maybe that's what we do for Undertaker. Now let's get to a couple more news articles before we get into the Fastlane preview predictions. If you guys did miss it, Tommaso Ciampa is out 6 to 14 months. I did a video on that yesterday. If you guys want to check that out, about Tommaso Ciampa not even be able to make it to take over New York. That's just crazy. That's still just crazy, man. God damn it. Man, that's crazy. That is crazy to me, man. All right, let's get one more news article before we get into the prediction. Dave Meltzer did say the reason why they're doing a triple threat match for Ronda, Becky, and Charlotte is just in case one of them gets injured. So they have their backs covered to do a singles match, he says. So just in case one of them did get injured, which don't see nobody get injured. All right, let's get into this FASTLANE card. The reason why I did this video, this is going to be like, we got all that stuff out the way because, again, FASTLANE, people, does not need to be taking place. I mean, look, go back and do your homework, guys. For example, when Stone Cold won the Royal Rumble, I think, which one was that? The one for WrestleMania 17. The one before that, he won the Rumble. Stone Cold won the Rumble, right? He was still in the feud with Triple H. They had I think it was a 3 Stages of Hell match at No Way Out. Can you imagine? Now listen to this. Could you imagine Stone Cold, which he did lose to Triple H in 3 Stages of Hell match? For example, Triple H comes out next. Let's just say FASTLANE took place back then. Triple H comes out and says, "Stone Cold, I beat you in the 3 Stages of Hell match. I want to face you at FASTLANE for your No More Contenders match." Could you imagine how doing that shit would be, bro? Oh my god! Because if you guys go back into your homework, would that not make Triple H a number contender for the Rock's belt at WrestleMania 17? Since he did beat Stone Cold. But thank God back then WWE thought through their storylines. Say, you know what? No, you're going to face The Undertaker. You're not facing The Rock at WrestleMania. Because I always wondered why. Again, Triple H beat Stone Cold in a 3 out of Stages of Hell match. Why come he wasn't number contender? But it is what it is. Let's get to this FASTLANE card. Alright, people, let's start with the freaking Shield reunion. Alright. WWE decided, let's bring back the Shield one more time, which is the 5th time, against Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley. Again, people, like I told you guys, the Shield should be coming back for important stuff. Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley are not important. No offense, people. I told you guys on many of hands. Undisputed Era, the Balor Club, hell, AJ Club, Ricochet, Black, and Gargano. Something important. Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley are not important. Sorry, people. It's not important. Now, what do I expect to happen here? Now, again. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I gotta do something. I'm gonna pause the video real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry, my mom was up and she was walking the kitchen side to close the door. But, okay, guys. Let's break the news here for you guys. Reportedly, Roman Reigns is going to face Baron Corbin in WrestleMania. I'm not stuttering, people. If you heard me say that, Baron Corbin is facing Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. You heard me right. Roman Reigns is facing Baron Corbin at WrestleMania. Vince, oh my god. What do you see in Baron Corbin besides a great theme music? Why is this a guy? Oh my god. Like, hell, if you wanted to just give him Drew McIntyre, I would have cared for that. Roman Reigns is facing Baron Corbin at WrestleMania. Oh my god. Guys, did you hear me say that again? Roman Reigns is facing Baron Corbin at WrestleMania. Oh my god. Listen, Vince, you couldn't... I have no words, people. Why? Vince, what does Baron Corbin do for you? What? Could you not give us Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns? And also, Dean Ambrose, news for you guys. Dean Ambrose is actually scheduled for shows after WrestleMania. So, I guess he resigned then, people. If Dean Ambrose resigned, give me Dean versus Roman! Come on! Fucking Baron Corbin, no! Listen, if you're gonna just keep Roman Reigns off WrestleMania, if you're gonna give me Baron Corbin versus... Do you want the fans to turn on Roman Reigns already, Vince? Oh my God. Listen here. Vince, change it. Please change it. You have 2 weeks to change this match. Dude, you telling me Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns. You telling me... Who was on the damn... Bobby Roode. Who else is on this damn roster? Fuck. Give me Gargano versus Roman Reigns. Who wants to watch Baron Corbin versus Roman Reigns? If you want to, you might as well just give me fucking Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns for the 15th damn time. God. That is... And yet again, they're going to face each other again at Extreme Rules. If you guys want another spoiler, Seth Rollins will be facing Drew McIntyre at Extreme Rules. I guess Seth will... Either or, Seth will win the belt, or he'll lose the belt. Baron Corbin versus Roman Reigns. My God, that's just so depressing. Does that not sound depressing to you guys? That does not scream WrestleMania. Gosh, I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, get to the match. The Shield will win against Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley. God, oh my God. That's just so depressing to say. Roman Reigns is facing Baron Corbin at WrestleMania. Oh my God. Alright, people, let's get the next match Next match. Sasha and Bayley versus Tamina and Nia Jax. Alright. The plan is still for Trish and Lita to face whoever at WrestleMania. Banks and Bayley will win, even though Bayley lost to freaking Tamina the week before. No, she lost to Nia Jax the week before. I see Sasha and Bayley winning here because I don't see who wants to watch Tamina and Nia Jax versus Trish and Lita at WrestleMania. I don't want to see that. So Bayley and Sasha, again, you have 4 weeks to build Bayley and Sasha versus Trish and Lita. However you're gonna do it. I don't care. The Miz and Shane versus the Usos. How you gonna get to the Miz versus Shane McMahon at WrestleMania? You've been building this shit for what? Since what? The Royal Rumble? How are you gonna get to me to care about the Miz versus Shane? You have 4 weeks. Again, this show does not need to be taking place. You have 4 weeks to build the Miz versus Shane McMahon. How are you gonna get me interested to watch the Miz versus Shane McMahon? How? You already have Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin, a match I will not care about. Now you have 2 matches, the Miz versus Shane. How are you gonna get me invested, Vince? Who's turning heel here? Now, I don't see the Miz turning heel. I just don't see it. It's in Cleveland, Ohio. His dad's going to be ringside. I guess you're going to turn Shane heel. It's what it is. Usos will win here because, again, the Usos are facing right now, scheduled to face Matt and Jeff at WrestleMania, which will be a good match. Hopefully you make it a TLC match. I don't know why not. Next match here. Asuka versus Mandy Rose. Now, listen, there's been a couple... Before I say this, there's been a couple of rumors about Vince really wants to put the belt on Mandy Rose. Now listen here, Vince. Again, if Fastlane did not fucking take place, you could have built a storyline around Mandy Rose beat Asuka on a surprise SmackDown. Then Asuka gets her rematch at WrestleMania. Oh my God! Who could write that? Again, Fastlane is taking place. Why? Alright, Vince, even though if you want to put the belt on Mandy Rose, which, I mean, who doesn't want to put anything on Mandy Rose? I mean, that girl's fucking gorgeous. Again, you have 4 weeks. It's too late, Vince. Fastlane should not be taking place. I don't see Asuka losing here. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe you could do this. How about this? Maybe Lacey Evans actually comes out and interferes in the match. Again, there's been rumors of having Lacey Evans facing Asuka at WrestleMania for like the past 3 weeks. But then again, would you want to have 2 triple threat women matches at WrestleMania? No, you wouldn't want to do that, would you? So I see Asuka beating Mandy Rose, even though I love you, Mandy. I'm sorry, but you will not win the SmackDown Women's title yet, Mandy. Actually, you know what? You won't be winning the SmackDown Women's title ever because you'll probably be on Raw on the shakeup. So I see Asuka beating Mandy Rose. Now, before we get to any other important matches here, let's get into this shit here. Andrade Cien versus Rey Mysterio on the fucking pre-show. Now, Mr. D-O-double-G, Road Dogg. I'm sorry, bro. Yes, the pre-show is the pre-show. But who's gonna watch Rey Mysterio versus Andrade Cien on the pre-show? Like, you tell me what's on this. Anyways, people. Anyways. I see bigger things in Andrade's future. Now, I did not know this. One of my friends hit me up on Twitter. Andrade. I don't think he's complaining that much about being on the fucking pre-show, bro. But if you guys did not know, Andrade is dating Charlotte Flair. You're a lucky man, Mr. Andrade. You're a very lucky man. Charlotte Flair has been looking fantastic since she's wearing all this black stuff. Like, this goth look on Charlotte is freaking killing it. Now, I had high hopes for Andrade and Rey Mysterio to open up WrestleMania. Maybe they still might open up WrestleMania. But they're in the fucking pre-show. It's just so that's just crazy, bro. Who won the last match? Did Andrade beat Rey Mysterio the last time they fought? Rey Mysterio wins here. Alright, I think we got a couple matches left here to go. Becky and Charlotte Flair. How fucking predictable is outcome of this match? Like, who thought it was a good idea to give this stipulation? If Becky Lynch beats Charlotte Flair, it'll be a triple threat match. No shit, it's gonna be a triple threat match. Like, if you want to make a damn outcome, how about this? If Becky Lynch beats Charlotte Flair is removed from the match. That would get people talking, would it not, people? Go back to a one-on-one match between Becky and Ronda, which, right now, that's what everybody cares about. Like, that would be a better outcome. If Becky beats Charlotte, Charlotte's removed from the match. Not if Becky beats Charlotte, she's added to the match. Like, who the hell thinks Charlotte Flair is going to lose to Becky Lynch? Come on. Now, there are reports that Ronda Rousey is already been removed from every single house show after Mania and all the Raws after Mania. Now, she's going to be on the Raws after Mania, and that's it. She's going to be taking time off. So, I mean, we know who's the one in WrestleMania now. The last match here, people. The last match. Probably will be the main event. I don't see how. Becky and Charlotte, I don't see will be the main event. No. This is Fastlane here, people. You gotta get Kofi Mania trending on Twitter. Gotcha, right, Vince? You gotta get Kofi Mania trending on Twitter. Now, Daniel Bryan versus Kevin Owens. Now, I don't see this being a Daniel Bryan pinfall here. I see the New Day interfering in this match, which again, that'll be good. The New Day come out, state their fucking claim. They're tired of being disrespected. New Day comes out and they attack both Owens and both Daniel Bryan. Fuck it. New Day run rampage on this damn match. Now, yes, that'll be kind of like, damn it, man, New Day interfere, but who cares? Kevin Owens needs to be in the main event match of Mania 2. He does not deserve to be disrespected either, too. So, I'm okay if the New Day did interfere in this match and this leads to Bryan, Kofi, and KO at Mania. I'm okay with that. I'd be okay with seeing Kevin Owens versus Daniel Bryan. Hell, if you want to, add fucking Mustafa Ali to it. Again, like I did say, a fatal 4-way. If you give me a fatal 4-way of Mustafa Ali, Kevin Owens, Daniel Bryan, and Kofi Kingston at WrestleMania, you telling me they would not tear the fucking house down, people? Vince, you said it's the best for business to give us the best wrestling matches possible. Did you not say that? Did you not say that a couple weeks ago on SmackDown? I still see that. To me would be great. That would be a great match at Mania. Again, I know it's like you got to get everybody on the card at WrestleMania. Yeah, so what? But if you do it in a storyline driven way, a smart driven way, and a logical driven way, it makes sense. Mustafa Ali was taken out due to injury. Kofi took his spot. Mustafa Ali is coming back to reclaim his spot. Does that not make sense? Makes sense to me, people. So hopefully, again, this show will be decent on Sunday. And when I do get home, I literally probably will be getting home when the show fucking starts. So I'll go live when I do get home. So I may be missing what? Probably The Miz and Shane versus the Usos would probably be the first match. Or whatever. I'll be going live. But, I mean, guys, do you agree with my outcomes? Do you agree with my... Dude, I still can't get over that shit. Roman Reigns is facing Baron Corbin. Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin. Vince, now listen here. Vince. If this was you trying to hold back and not put Roman Reigns in the main event against Seth and Brock Lesnar, so you resorted to Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin. Oh my God, who wants to watch that? Listen, Vince, you must have just made Roman Reigns a fucking special guest referee, like I said. Listen, if you're going to treat Roman Reigns, listen here, against Baron Corbin, just make Roman a special guest referee for Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins. That's what does that not make the match more important? If you put Roman as a special guest referee against Seth and Brock. I mean, come on, man. Roman versus Baron Corbin. I still can't get over that, guys. Don't forget to like the video. I can't get over it. Oh my God. Okay. Don't forget to like the video. Comment down below. Subscribe. Again, you will be getting a review of Captain Marvel tonight, which I'll be watching tonight. Actually, I'm watching in IMAX, so it should be good. Fastlane live reactions on Sunday. Vince, you have 2 weeks to change your mind. Roman versus Baron Corbin. Guys, we'll catch you guys later tonight for Captain Marvel review. Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin. My God.